What's up guys, Big M here. I'm a former British paratrooper, and in today's video we're going to be talking about this new battleground simulation down at Colchester for 16 air assault and 2 and 3 para. I'm excited to get into it. If you are too, hit that like and subscribe, share the video around. It massively helps the growth of this channel, so thank you so far for doing that. I really appreciate you. Let's get into it.
This is not a basic urban training facility. This is to take already good soldiers and teach them the advanced side of that.
First of all, it's always good to have upgraded facilities, and it's good to hear that Colchester now has this new high-tech urban battlefield simulator. What the guys are using here, they're using simunition rounds. So the bolt of the rifle itself will be changed out for a different bolt, which allows these weapons to fire essentially paint rounds. However, the paint rounds are not like paintballing. They come in like a cartridge, like a normal round would, a normal live round would. But they shoot. It's like a bit of like a lipstick, at the tip of a lipstick, and it allows you to use force on force, so you can have guys playing enemy, etc. Just gives the guys better training as such.
For these paratroopers, it's a game changer.
One thing I've said before, and I'll say it 100 times, is that the SA-80 needs to go. It needs to go. It needs to be replaced with the C8, which other units are now adopting, which is good to see. SFSG use it. The Royal Marines are adopting it. The RMP, the military police, are using it. And this allows the user to fire the weapon ambidextrously, both hands. The SA-80 isn't designed to fire left-handed. And the way that the empty casing ejects, if you were to fire it left-handed, it would eject into your face and cause all sorts of shit. So they need to do that. It's so important when clearing buildings or clearing alleyways. If you are going around a right-hand bend or clearing a right side of a room, you need to be able to fire a weapon left-handed. So I'd like to see 2 or 3 para and the rest of the army utilizing a C8 DeMarco. Guys, what's your thoughts on that? Let me know in the comments below.
Inside the home of 16 Air Assault Brigade in Colchester, one of the most high-tech urban battlefield simulators anywhere in the world.
Our skill set is well tested, our soldiers are well trained, but the desire from 2 and 3 para came up to have a better urban training facility. So we looked at all the options and what they...
Look at these handles here. I'm assuming that these blocks are like a jigsaw, like a Tetris piece that you can like lift out, change, design new scenarios, design new building layouts. That's pretty cool.
What we wanted to do was have something on their doorstep, all weather, with the ability.
Yeah, it looks like it here. Looks like these are like all different segments that you can add and arrange in different formats of your choosing. So it's not just the same layout. That's important.
To do repetitions, just like a boxer would hit a bag and a golfer would hit a golf ball over and over again. We needed something that was a little bit high-tech and available for the section commanders to bring their men in and train those repetitions. Repetition
makes permanent. Practice makes permanent. The more you do things, the more it becomes drilled into your mind, into your memory, and then it becomes more second nature. So that's what the officer's talking about there. Drill something until it becomes permanent.
The facility is about the size of an average indoor five-a-side pitch, and within it are these movable walls, making it easy to change the configuration,
perfect.
Move a door, or change a room layout. A system of cameras above record everything that goes on. The instructor's able to control the whole immersive experience from a tablet.
Incredible. So yeah, cameras, the ability to control certain scenarios from an iPad, and again you can use the cameras to assess how the guys have done, what they can improve on, you know, what they can do next time to make it a better, more fluid, more effective attack or clearance as such. Technology is getting more and more incorporated now, which is fantastic, and it's the only way. You know, you'll without this stuff, you'll soon fall behind other nations in the world.
Most of the world now lives in urban environments, which is why it's so vital these paras practice this sort of fighting. This facility can be reconfigured to be a myriad of...
See what I mean with this guy here now, going in? He'd ideally want to have that weapon in his left hand so he can pie or corner off this section of the unknown efficiently. But yeah, because it's an SA-80, he has to use it in the right hand, and therefore his whole body's going to be in the way. But hopefully 203 Power gets C8 DeMarco soon.
Scenarios, and then they can lay on sounds, anything from gunfire to IED explosions, even people screaming. They can then look to see how precise their fighting really is, essentially bringing the science of human behaviour to soldiering, and all of it watched from these cameras above.
The soldiers fire paintball rounds, and to make it even more realistic, enemy troops wearing protective kit can be laying in wait, ready to launch an ambush.
So like I said at the beginning of the video, these weapon systems have been adapted into firing paint simulation, which allows the user to fire force-on-force scenarios, people playing enemy, etc.
The facility cost around £500,000 and was built by a specialist company run by former British soldiers and Royal Marines.
One of the things that we've learned as veterans is if something's too complicated and the technology that has been used previously in years gone by, if technology is too complicated to use, it won't be used. So they'll just fling it to the side, or it's too difficult to use, it's too complicated to set up. If you make it as easy as possible and so much easier for the troops to use, they'll use it more. The feedback we've got from the troops that are using it on the ground is it's fantastic, so easy to use, and they've never had that much physical, tiring sort of run-through training all the time. I mean, because it's easy to use, they're coming onto a facility that's on base, they can come in and use it hours upon hours upon hours.
Battle over, the paratroopers move to a teaching room next door. In here, they review their performance, step by step, room by room.
This analysis phase is so important, okay? Because this is where you're going to learn and get better. When you analyze what you did, how you done it, and you have someone there who can help critique what you've done to always fine-tune and always improve your skills and drills. The facility, this now being in Colchester, means that these paratroopers and other units in 6th and Air Assault will be able to use this over and over and over again and get everything bang on. So, awesome bit of kit.
Yeah, obviously, you've gone in that way, you've got this guy coming in that way, so he's going to take that threat, isn't he?
Yeah. Something like this, you could do it 100 times over, change all these walls around, but every time it is different. And, to keep brushing up on these skills, like, you can never do too much, you can never prepare yourself too much, do you know what I mean? So it's definitely a good thing to have here.
The firm behind this have supplied similar training facilities to the Royal Marines and the US military, and there are plans to upgrade this simulator even further. The traditional wooden targets replaced with remotely operated mannequins, each fitted with sensors to record every soldier's fire rate and accuracy, all part of a drive to bring more tech to training and make the British Army's airborne elite even more effective.
Nice.
Okay, so I'm going to talk you through some of the basics of the structure of the facility, where we are right now and where we're going to go. So this is one of the frames. This is one of the pieces. It's modular, it's hard wearing. With an Allen key fitting, we can make any type of structure to give you a room layout. It's easy.
Again, just reinforcing what I said earlier, these are now allow the configuration to be changed as and when and how you'd like it. So the idea being people going through this range, go through a different scenario each time.
Enough for an individual to move around the place.
Seems light,
that's what we've got,
easy.
White spots on the floor, so that we can actually fit it like a Tetris piece.
Huh.
The next structural point is your door. It's a simple door, but that involves a soldier having to negotiate the door, which way it opens, which way it closes, and how to get through it efficiently. A little bit of tech installed in there is a sensor. What that means is that when the door opens, that will either trigger the recording to timestamp that event, or to initiate an audio effect, such as gunshots. So all of that, with just one little sensor, completely changes our ability to control the room, control the effects that are applied. The last little bit, which is an improvement, or about to be improved, is our stereotypical old figure 11 target. So this is what we're currently shooting. unless we're doing force on force, which is the soldiers shooting at each other with the right protective gear. And it works for now. Phase 2 is looking at us buying some advanced targetry and IED plates. What that means is that instead of having this target, we'll have a 3D mannequin, probably about the same size, which will go up and down on a piston as and when you're required, if that's the target being neutralized, or if that's the target responding to a door sensor, for example. All linked up. What's really important about the next phase of targetry is that that target will be able to record the metrics. It'll be able to record the sound, record the individuals, but most importantly, record the non-ballistic fall of shot. So in the after-action review room, when you're negotiating who did what drill well, what drills need to be
Oh, that's pretty good.
50%, which is you're moving around the facility. The other 50% is how were your lethal effects applied.
Awesome.
And with an advanced metric targetry system, that's really going to take us to full operational capability, good to go.
I like it. Guys, what do you think about this new high-tech training battle simulator? Let me know in the comments below. Any guys here from 2 Para or 3 Para that have used this, let me know what it's like. Let me know how you're finding it. Is it good? What would you like to improve? Bang it all in the comments below. Guys, I think it's a good thing that they're doing this. Investing in technology, investing in new kit and equipment to get everyone up to that next level. Always having people ready to go. Guys, thanks for watching. And I'll see you in the next one.